Dr. Frankenstein's Other Monster by Nigel Gray. Illustrated by Craig Smith. Chapter 1. Dr. Frankenstein didn't have any children. He wanted a son he could call Frank Jr. He tried to make one, but he made a mistake. He made another monster. When it came to life, the monster said,
"I want to go out to play."
"I am sorry, Frank Jr.," said the doctor, "but you are not allowed out." So young Frank tied up the doctor and stuffed him in the bin. Then he went out to play. Chapter 2. Darren Smart was playing in his garden. His mum was doing the weeding. Frank looked over the hedge.
"Hello,"
he said.
"Can I play?"
Darren screamed and ran to his mum. "Look at that ugly monster!" he yelled. Darren's mum threw clods of earth at Frank. "Get back to where you came from!" she shouted. "How dare you!"
"She's nuts,"
thought Frank, and bolted. Chapter 3. Frank saw a bus waiting at the bus stop. He decided to go for a ride. Frank got on the bus. All the passengers got off. So did the driver. The bus didn't go anywhere. So after a while, Frank got off too. Chapter 4. Carol Singer was playing in the park. Her mum sat on a bench reading a book.
"Hello,"
Frank said to Carol.
"Can I play?"
Carol screamed and ran to her mum. "Look at that ugly monster!" she yelled. Mrs. Singer called the police. 2 police officers came. Frank tied the police in knots and threw them into the pond. Chapter 5. Frank saw a snack bar filled with people. A sign said, "Get your monster burgers here." So Frank went in. All the diners ran out. Some of them were wearing funny little paper hats. The chef ran out too. So did the waiters. Perhaps the sign didn't mean burgers for monsters, Frank thought. Perhaps it meant burgers made of monsters. So Frank ran out too. Chapter 6. Wayne Sleek was playing by the river. Wayne's mum lay on the grass, sleeping in the sun.
"Hello,"
Frank said to Wayne.
"Can I play?"
Wayne screamed and ran to his mum. "Look at that ugly monster!" he yelled. Wayne's mum called the police, but the police were tied up. The police chief called the army. Soldiers came in tanks. Frank swam across the river and ran for his life. The tank sank. Frank got away. Chapter 7. Frank saw a sign outside a store.
"Monster sale,"
it read. Frank didn't want to be sold. He saw a sign outside a newsagent. "Monster shake-up," it said. He didn't want to be shaken up either. Frank took off. Chapter 8. Cherry Stone was sitting on the curb. Her mum had gone to the club.
Hello.
Frank said to Cherry.
What are you doing?
Nothing, said Cherry. No one will play with me.
I'll play with you,
said Frank. All right, said Cherry.
What will we play?
Asked Frank. We'll play families, said Cherry. I'll be the mum, you can be the baby.
I'd like that,
Frank said.
I never was a baby.
Cherry wrapped the baby in its shawl. She gave the baby its bottle. She sang the baby a lullaby. And she rocked the baby to sleep. You're not a very pretty baby, said Cherry, but you're pretty nice.
I think you're pretty nice too,
said Frank, and they played all day.